friends, welcome back to Give It a Go Garden. This is the channel where I take you along on my gardening adventures. Some successful, some not so much, but we're always just giving it a go. So today we're going to finally tackle the side yard, which in a previous video we didn't get a chance to finish up. And but before we do, I wanted to show you a couple things on this side of the garden which have just crushing it. Let me show you. You guys, this hydrangea, holy moly, it has just shot up. You can see we have a ton of blooms forming, and you might remember in our last video I used bone meal for the first time, and I am a believer. It is huge. It is absolutely massive. So happy with that performance. And we also used the bone meal on the roses. Amazing. Look at all those buds. Oh, those are gonna be so pretty. That one's opening. Bone meal converter for sure. So for this side of the garden, what I'm hoping to do is make a dahlia garden. I've had success with dahlias in the past, although this year I was planning on not doing any of them. The dahlia I had last year, I dug up the tubular, and so my plan was to just use that one again. But then I entered a garden show and I won, and one of the prizes was a dahlia plant. So if I'm gonna have 2 dahlia plants, I mean, I might as well have 4 dahlia plants. And the reason I was a little hesitant to create or use dahlias again is because they do require staking. But I figured if I make a dedicated section for dahlia plants, then I can create a staking system. I'm not gonna do the staking system today. My plan is to just get the dahlias in the ground. And so I'll show you what I'm working with. This is the dahlia plant that I won. So it was grown from their tubulars. So it's the Cornell version. Already looks like it has some great growth. So I'm gonna plan to plant it probably up to about here. And then this is the dahlia that I overwintered. Let's see how it did. Oh, I don't know, it might be a little dried up. I think it might be a little far gone. I mean, if you compare it, that's the tubular there. It's a little fuller. Well, we'll see. And then behind it, I mean, once I got the one dahlia plant, I went out and I bought another dahlia plant. This plant is really, really big. We've had some rain, so this one kind of lost its leaves, but you can see it's so beautiful. So I'm hoping I can kind of cut it in two and use it to kind of flank the sides. I'm gonna plan on going in and pull out that rose of Sharon, which is right there. I think I might call it with the rose of Sharons. I don't think they're coming back. I think they're gone. I'm gonna leave this one just to see if maybe it's not dead. I think it's dead, but I know poppies don't like to be kind of moved. A little backstory about the poppy. I saw on some other YouTube gardener spaces that all you had to do was just throw poppy seeds on the ground, kind of like in February. So I did. Anyways, I didn't see anything of it. I didn't even mention that I did it because I didn't even think it was gonna work. So I am just floored that it actually was successful. I literally just threw poppy seeds on the ground and it worked. I've got some poppies, and I'm in shock. So my plan is to plant the dahlias along here and see what happens. You ready, buddy? Let's do it. Divide the plant, but I think it's actually one big tubular, which is is amazing. Clearly it's a very prolific plant, but kind of changes my game plan. Hopefully you can see me. Again, I'm not super hopeful, but hey, I wasn't super hopeful on the poppies and look where that got us. So I will bury this in and give it a go. And here's where we ended up. So we've got the fuller dahlia on the right. We've got the brand new dahlia on the left, and then we have our hopeful dahlia in the middle, which I will move to the side, but just to give you an idea of the spacing. So the final thing we have to do, and this is probably the hardest thing to do, is I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut the dahlia blooms, and that is so that I can encourage growth for all of these buds. And now that I've planted it, I just want to make sure that the plant is sending energy to all of its new growth, so it'll grow really tall and just beautiful. Later, it's pushed out a bit, so I'm going to go in and cut it again. So a quick project, but hopefully we'll have some really beautiful results in the coming weeks. And now I have a beautiful dahlia bouquet that I can put in some water and for us to enjoy. So if you did like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. There will be lots more content coming at your way. In any event, I just really hope that this encourages you to go out there and just give it a go. Have a good one, guys. Bye. Oh, P.S. Special shout out to Kieran, who made me this. I don't know. What would you call it? Apron? I love it, and it's very helpful. So thank you, Kieran.